Okay.
So we're here from the local Marshall distributor, and just a few questions to Doug. His current live rig, which I bet you had a lot of interviews.
Did it sound okay? Did it sound...
Yeah, of course. You had the JMPs?
I have the JMD and a JMP together, but the JMD is amazing, man. It's a killer. It's a great amp.
Yeah, and how is it compared to the JMP?
My JMP has been my favorite. It's been my favorite amp since I was since 1981 when I bought it, and I've loved that amp. I've used it on every record, and the JMD one is the closest to being identical to that. So I'm using both of them together because the JMD is a lot more flexible. The JMD
has a lot of FX and amp models and such.
Yeah. It's a great amp, and Marshall is, you know, there's nothing better for me than Marshall.
Okay, and which pedals do you use?
I have a signature pedal that's it's called
a Rocket Fuel.
Yeah, Rocket Fuel. And I just use it for solos only.
Okay, and do you boost the gain or just?
It's kind of a little gain boost, and it's a clean boost mostly. But the thing that's cool about that pedal is it doesn't cut the bottom end, so you still get a lot of good bottom end. So the notes sing, and it's got a nice tone, you know.
Okay, and do you mix the JMD and the JMP together, or just blend them?
Yeah.
Or just use them separately?
Yeah, I have several cabinets going, and so 2 cabinets with each.
Okay. And the FX? Is it from the mixer?
No, I have well, he might be doing some things. I don't even know what he's doing out front, but I have a TC Electronics G Major. It's really easy to use, and I dig it. And the only other thing I have to have, well, I have these pickups that John Sir made me.
Okay.
They're really killer pickups.
Very good pickups.
John Sir is he's like a tone guru, and
nekem is as well.
He's really cool. And then a Dunlop wah, custom audio wah, I really enjoy. But it all comes basically, you know.
Yeah, from the tones in your hands.
And Marshall.
Yeah, and what else I wanted to ask? Which was always bugged me, the chorus sound of Is This Love. What's the secret pedal? Is it a special kind
solo?
of pedal? No, just the melody.
Oh, well, I'm just basically using the
G major.
G major to give it a little bit of
because it's just a perfect chorus.
Well, that's good. I mean,
it's not wobbling or something. It's
very light. It's a very light chorus. But also remember, we have Reb Beach on guitar too.
Yeah,
so
of course.
Reb has great tones, and so together it works out really well for this.
Okay, so the question is, how do you use the JMP? Do you make it loud to get it distort and break up?
Actually, we're playing on stage relatively quiet. It's pretty quiet. It's not super loud. I would like it to be louder.
Yeah, because Gary Moore just turn it up to 10.
Yeah, well, Gary knows how to do it. Gary was, rest in peace. Gary was a big influence on me, and I love Gary's tone and everything. But with the way that you know these kinds of live situations are, it helps the front of house mixer if the band is a little bit more controlled. And but it's still got a classic Marshall tone. But I mean, for me, it sounds better the louder you go.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, just the tubes work harder. Yeah. Just makes it more. You use the JMD in the studio.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yep.
And on what tracks?
Steal Your Heart Away, I used it. Tell Me How. Dogs in the Street. I mean, I used it a little bit all over the place, but I used my also several.
You blend.
And I have some Plexis at home. I used a Randy Rhodes. It's a pretty cool amp. And it's all Marshalls though.
Okay. And which amp models did you use? Just the classic stack kind of things, or the high gain models?
Are you talking about on the JMD one?
Yeah, on the JMD one.
I love number 13.
Number 13. Okay.
Yeah, that's
I'll keep it in
very
mind.
close to. That's very similar to my JMP.
Do you always use the greenback?
Yeah, greenback
Cabinet.
25 watt selections, and
Just to keep it classic.
yeah, and it just sounds good. You know, Les Paul,
Yeah.
Marshall, works.
It works well for a long time.
But we had a great time in Hungary, and I would really love to come back just on a vacation. You know.
Did you enjoy your time
Absolutely.
yesterday?
Yeah. Absolutely, it was great.
So
Okay.
I think that's it.
Cool. Thanks, Andy.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I'm